Okay, good afternoon, class. Hope you've all had a very productive week. I personally have learned something myself. Yeah, you can determine the gender of ants using a bowl of water. What you do is you get yourself an ant and you very gently place the ant on the water. If it sinks, it's a girl ant. If it floats, boy ant. Really? Is this where we're at now? Terrible puns. We need some new writers. Anyway, today we're going to be continuing our fun with fractions. Well, as much fun as you can have talking about numerators and denominators, I guess. Alright? Before we start, don't forget to click the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. My ego is very fragile. My self-worth is plummeting. So it'd be nice to know. Anyway, let your chair meet your ass. It's time for math class. Okay, so today we're going to look at different types of fractions and also how to convert them, and how to make them a bit more simple. So let's take a simple fraction to start with. 3 over 4, 3/4. This is known as a proper fraction. All right, governor, I'm a proper fraction. Apples and pears. Hey, don't judge me. You ever heard Don Cheadle's accent in Ocean's 11? Whew. Because the numerator is smaller than the denominator. Let's flip it round. Let's have, say, 4 over 3. This is known as an improper fraction. Oh, improper. Like basically everything that I do. Because the numerator is larger than the denominator. The last type we normally see is known as a mixed fraction. This is where we have a whole number and then a fraction. Now we can convert mixed fractions into improper fractions and vice versa. Oh, I love that movie. Little cute Fritz Savage. Yeah, he's adorable. Let's have a go. Let's take 2.5. We're going to convert this into an improper fraction. So what we got to think about is how many halves there are in 2. So the way we do this is we multiply the denominator by the whole number. So 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. We then add that to the numerator, giving us 5. So 2.5 is the same as 5 over 2. Let's try another one. Okay, let's have, say, 3 and 5/8. Okay, same process. 8 multiplied by 3 is 24. Add the numerator, gives us 29. So 3 and 5/8 is the same as 29 over 5. Okay, you got to remember your times tables for this. Remember the times tables grid? You can find it in episode 2. Have a look, or just, Google, Bing, Yahoo. You can find it. Stick it on your fridge. Okay, now let's do the reverse. Let's take an improper fraction and convert it into a mixed fraction. Let's take 5 over 9. What we have to do here is see how many times improper fraction conversion again. Now, let's see if we can, let's convert an improper fraction into a mixed fraction. Let's take, say, 9 over 5. What we have to do here is see how many times 5 goes into 9. Well, 5 goes into 9 once, remainder 4. We have 4 left over. So 9 over 5 is the same as 1 and 4/5. Let's try another one. Let's make it a bit bigger. How about 28 over 6? How many times does 6 go into 28? Well, it goes in 4 times. 4 times 6 is 24, with 4 left over. So that means 28 over 6 is the same as 4 and 4/6. Okay? Oh, I'm not ready yet. Have you, I'm drinking my herbal tea. Have you got anything else? I just need like 5 minutes, okay? Right. Let's see if we can make fractions a bit easier to work with. Take this one. 8 over
32. Do you notice anything? Well, how about if we divide both numbers by 2? That gives us 4 over 16. What about if we do that again? Divided by 2. We get 2 over 8. How about one more time? Well, that's 1 over 4. 1 over 4, 2 over 8, 4 over 16, 8 over 32 are what we call like fractions, because they're all the same. Yeah? If we look at it in a picture, if I take my box and divide it into 8, if I take 2/8, that's the same as 1/4. This is known as simplifying fractions. To simplify fractions, what you do is you see if there's a number that goes into the numerator and the denominator and keep going until you can't go any further. Let's try another. 12 over 72. What we need to try and find here is a number that goes into both of them. Okay, well, let's have a look. What goes into 12? Well, we have 2 goes into 12, 3 goes into 12, 4 goes into 12, 6 goes into 12, 12 goes into 12. But let's start with, say, 2. So, 12 divided by 2 is 6. 72 divided by 2, can you do that one? That's 36. Hey, that's starting to look good. Now let's see if we can put something in between between 6 and 36. Well, how about 6? 6 goes into 6 one time, and 6 goes into 36 6 times. Okay? It also works with improper fractions. Let's say we have 49 over 14. Can you see a number that goes into both of those? Okay, well, what goes into 14? Well, we have 2, we have 7. Okay, well, let's try that. 7 goes into 14 2, and 7 goes into 49 7 times. 7 over 2. Now, let's convert that into a mixed fraction. 2 goes into 7 3 times, with 1 left over. So, 49 over 14 is the same as 7 over 2 is the same as 3.5. Okay? Go have a practice.
Oh, is it over? It's not the first time I've heard that. Anyway, don't forget, worksheets, links down in the description. Always remember, watch behind your ears, not your eyes. I've been the Merc with the math. See you next time.
This has been a Funkster cosplay production. All characters appearing are fictitious. Please consult a medical professional before ingesting. Individual results may vary. No animals were harmed during the making of this feature, except wasps. F those guys.